Hello all, welcome to Sashoon Tarot. This pick a card reading is going to be a July forecast from today's new moon in Cancer onto the next new moon. So the way that I do monthly forecasts, I try to actually do them to the moon cycle and the energies of the planets. So this card here that we already have overturned is going to kick off the first part of this reading, which is a general and collective message for everyone who clicked on this reading. And the second part is going to be a more focused reading for whichever pile or maybe piles. I'm picking up strongly, it's like one pile. Like, I'm picking up that people are only really going to be drawn at like one. But this is pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3 for a more detailed message where I'm going to be actually looking at each of the planets and how they're moving through your chart and your energy at this time. So without further ado, let's get into the energies collectively for July. There's something you guys really want to achieve, and it's almost like you're backing out of it up until this point. It's like this new moon in Cancer, because a new moon is a birth, a dawn, and awakening. It's interesting that the card that we have is full moon in Taurus. It's kind of like you guys, it's like you're trying to peak, you're trying to be at a full moon, but we're at a new moon right now, right? A new moon is a purge, it's a cleanse, it's a birth. So it's like you're already in your mind trying to be at a full moon in Taurus. You're already trying to be further along than where you actually are. And because this is a moon card, this is about your emotional energy, right? Moon is symbolic of your psyche, your feelings, your heart space. So what I'm picking up from you guys is heart space. It's like you emotionally are trying to put yourself in a position where we're still at a new moon. I don't want to say you guys are skipping steps, but similar to Taran energy, you're trying to pick up burdens and weights that you're not there yet. Like, you kind of have to trust the moon, like is what I feel called to say. It's almost like trust the moon cycle. So this card, which again, we're still on collectives, this card, Spirit told me, so how I usually do these readings is that I do a card per planet. But this month they told me that the card for Mars, they want me to use the same deck from planet Mars and planet Mercury. So Spirit, what animal energy is the collective consciousness moving into at okay? You guys got, oh, okay. Like more cards came out than I wanted, Spirit. Can we get 2? Can we get 2 cards? Can we please get a card for Mars? Card for Mars, the Martian energy. Whoa, I can see it. Yeah, you guys I'm picking up are busy. You guys are gonna be, I'm seeing your calendar like picking up. Okay. And a card for Spirit. Is it the same? No, it's a separate card for Mercury. Spirit, planet Mercury. Way too many cards. Makes sense. Planet Mercury. Can we please get a... Still too many cards. 1 card, planet Mercury, please. Okay, this card came back up. So, whoa. For planet Mars, we have surrender now, moth, spirit, and river. Yeah. So Mars is anger, agitation, frustration, but people also have to understand that Mars is the body. So what I'm picking up from moth, spirit, in reverse, like I was saying, your dreams and your practical plan, the collective, you guys are like really trying on picking up. It almost feels scorpionic, which makes sense because Mars is the planetary ruler, the natural ruler of Scorpio. So it's like you guys, you're trying to like activate or have all this energy that you don't. I don't want to say that you don't have, but you're still in this birthing process. Like if you understand, if you think of the moth, right? Like the moth follows the light, right? The moth goes where it's called. The moth, like, the moth can't follow something it can't see. And it's like you guys in your, with this being planet Mars, in your body, like your literal physical bodily energy, you guys may physically be overexerting yourself. And I'm predicting it's like if you continue down this course, your body may put you in a surrender. I'm picking up with some of you also, it's like maybe over the course of this month, over the course of this moon cycle, and this makes sense because we're in a new moon in Cancer energy, you may be trying to, I'm hearing, repair your body, recuperate your relationship with this energy of overworking that you have. From Mercury, we have Swan, a time for a deep dive. Mercury is the intellect, the mind, like the part of the mind that's always problem solving, whereas the moon is the emotional nature of the mind. So what I'm picking up with this is that it's like, if you are going to be orienting yourself around projects, they may be projects or things that you may deem impractical. So say, for example, your day job, you're an accountant, but you want to be an author. That is what it's like, your mind. This is what I'm picking up from Mercury. Mercury wants you to start, I'm picking up, working on your creativity, like diving deeper into that. It wants you to focus, I'm hearing, on this emotional, the things that are wealth bringing, that fill you up emotionally is what I'm seeing. It's like Spirit is calling you to work on those creative enterprises. You know, you don't only have to be working on what you think is practical or what you think is a realistic job. Why isn't being a writer a realistic source of income, or a tarot reader, whatever it is that you do, that you could do creatively but also make money? Like, I'm picking up from Mercury, it's like Mercury is pushing you to be a little out of the box with this swan spirit, because like, look how regal this swan is. It's like, it's making me think of the ugly duckling, you know, where it's like the ugly duckling is an ugly duckling because it's not actually a duck at all. It was never supposed to be a duck. And it's almost like you guys have been like pretending, like, I'm picking up, you keep trying to be a duck when you're actually a swan. Like, you keep trying to be this practical, you know, Taran, you know, responsible, you know, a certain type of responsible. And it's like Mercury is kind of calling you out a little bit and being like, that's not really who you are. And with this moth in reverse, you know, Mars agrees. Guys, also got cat spirit, claim your independence. Yeah, I'm definitely picking up entrepreneurial energy, Spirit. What other are there any other planetary? I'm drawn to the Jupiter card. So I'm going to pull a Jupiter card for you guys' overview message. Planet Jupiter. What blessings, what gifts? Okay, and Jupiter gave me one card. Trusting your intuition. My life is truly guided. Yeah, it's like there's a portal or there's a door. And you guys, I'm hearing, it's like you've been waiting for this key to turn, for something to unlock. And it's draining your energy, is what I'm picking up with the Mars card. It's draining your life force. You keep waiting for something to unlock, but I'm picking up with this. You guys are truly gifted in whatever this creative enterprise is. Whatever it is that fills your heart space, because you have to understand, like, Cancer, you know, is literally like the heart, like the heart, the chest area. It rules, like planet Moon rules the breast, the heart, like that area of the body. So, you know, a new moon in Cancer is this activation of this birth of what is bringing me joy. You know, it's like you guys, you have to unlock. You have to walk through the door. You have to go to this river. You have to actually do it. You can't just keep thinking about it, you know, because of whatever is making you, I'm feeling like whatever it is you're trying to force yourself to do, it's killing your spirit. It's harmful. It's draining your chi. Spirit. So any other cards for Spirit? Do you want me to do? I'm wrong. It's not Shukra. It's not Shukra. Dang. Welcome. Whoa. Interesting. So I think I'm gonna stop the collective message here in terms of these planets. So I will say this though, in terms of like Moon, Mars, Mercury, Jupiter. Okay. I am wrong. I'm so wrong. I'm sorry, guys. I just asked in my head, I asked Spirit, I was like, is there another planet that wants to say something before I stop this? In Venus. So, planet Shukra, Venus. Literally the planet of creativity. What do you have to say to the collective at this time? In the general message. Whoa. Wow. Yeah, I see why she wanted this card to come out. You guys got grief work. Yeah, there's a healing of ego. And I'm hearing it's like you guys have had an unhealthy relationship with what you think, again, work is. I'm picking up strongly. You guys may have been in a healing cycle. And I'm picking up you may have been less productive in this healing cycle than what you would have liked in terms of your material goals. And you have to understand that that is work. Like what I am channeling off of grief work. You have to understand that working through your grief, working through your emotions, working through your trauma, trusting yourself to actually dive with this dive deeper, diving deeper into, I'm picking up your psyche, your consciousness, that which needed to heal. Whatever time I'm picking up some of you maybe took off work, have not been quote unquote working as much or working as hard, may not be where you have wanted to be in your career goals. Girl, we were just in a global freaking pandemic for the past year that we're still coming out of. That is a collective trauma, right? So whatever work you've been doing on your emotions, on your healing, I'm picking up, it's like, it's interesting off of the new moon in Cancer, it's like that was the priority. And now you can kind of, I'm picking up, reorient yourself towards, okay, what are my 10th house goals? What are my professional goals? Because the opposite of the 4th house, which is the house, the natural, where Cancer naturally rests, is the 10th house of career, is Capricorn. So it's really interesting. And these two energies co-create each other, right? Capricorn, the 10th house, cannot exist without Cancer and vice versa. So it's like, it's almost like in this new moon in Cancer, you guys are coming into this age, this space of, you have to acknowledge the work that you've done in Cancer areas, in the heart space, in the chest, in your body. You have to honor that truth so that you can move forward on these career goals. So yeah, that was really beautiful. I really like that message. So yeah, y'all, that was the collective. That was the collective reading. So again, I'm gonna put these cards back so that you guys can go into second part of the reading, which will have more planet cards and also more planets, because I also look at Sun, I look at the North Node, and I also look at the South Node in these littler piles. So again, here we have pile number 1, pile number 2, and pile number 3. So your timestamps are below. I'll show y'all the general reading is finished. So, whoa. Pile number 1, you and your loved ones are safe. New moon in Cancer. Wow, you guys got the card of the day. That's interesting. I'm picking up very strongly. I need to do the Sun card next. So how I have Sun, Rahu, and Ketu lined up. The Sun card is going to be from the major arcana. Rahu are the minor arcana. And Ketu are the court cards. So usually I pick something up very strongly, but I'm hearing I have to see the moon and the sun together in order to get into you guys' personal. So Spirit, what is the Sun card in reverse? Wow, okay. Representing you guys at the soul level. Oh, yeah, there's a bitterness. I'm picking up a bitterness, a childhood dream unfollowed. I'm drawn to like sweeping. Now I'm hearing Cinderella. Cinderella from, I'm clairaudient. I'm picking up Cinderella from what? From the Cheetah Girls. I don't want to be like Cinderella, sitting in a dark, cold, dusty cellar, waiting for somebody to come and set me free. I'm also was hearing Independent by Destiny's Child. The shoes I'm wearing, I bought it. I'm picking up with you guys, like, again, what I was picking up with off of the general reading of this, like, almost Taran-like energy. I'm picking up, like, the hard shell of the crab. It's like you guys have been leaning into the exterior of Cancer and your emotions and your psyche of, like, projecting, like, a wall or, like, kind of, like, putting your claws up. I'm hearing there's something you're tired of, And it does, in you guys' case, it has to do with your literal actual family. So maybe you guys do too, yeah, you guys do way too much. I'm picking up at home. I'm seeing either younger siblings, children, someone here, you may be a single mother. And I'm picking up, I hate to word it this way, but bitterness. It's like at the soul level, even the sun card, like upright or reversed, is one of the most auspicious cards in tarot for happiness. But what I'm picking up in this case is like either bitterness or resentment around familial responsibility. And I'm picking up, it's like you feel as though this is pulling away from your joy. It's pulling away from your joy. Like with the, you know, both of those two songs that I was channeling, you know, it's like that song by the Cheetah Girls. You know, it's like, I'd rather rescue myself. I'm picking up strongly the single mother energy here of kind of like, no one's going to be Cancer for me. You know what I mean? No one's going to come and nurture me. I have to nurture everyone else. I have to rescue myself. I have to protect myself from whatever these either enemies, nefarious people, either deceptive energies, or just people who you see as pulling on your energy. But with this, the sun in reverse being you guys' soul energy, it's like you guys are very creative. I'm picking that up very strongly. Like you guys are very like creative. I'm picking up innovative. I'm also seeing beauty, makeup, like hair, business. Like you guys may work either in the field of beauty and like create from that space. But I'm picking up strongly, it's like a resentment around like your career goals because you've had so many familial obligations that it's almost like, I don't want to say you guys feel slowed down, but it's more like the ocean. It's like life has pulled you in a bunch of different directions and you're trying to like follow your sun and you're like, I can't because I have to make sure that everyone around me is safe. It's twofold. It's like you guys don't trust other people to keep you safe. And this is not a call out, but like if you don't trust other people to keep you safe, you can't manifest people who will, you know. It's kind of like what I'm picking up. You guys have to get into the other side of Cancer, the side of Cancer, you know, that's open, that's receptive, that is empathic. You guys, I'm picking up strongly, you are literally the crab right now. Like you're not really trying to hear it. You're not trying to let anybody get into your walls. You know, Cancer is very protective of itself and others. People always forget that about the nature of Cancer. It likes to it can isolate. It can be withdrawn at times. Okay, that was scary. Sorry, I like saw a giant crab and I channeled it. It was a vision of a giant crab and it kind of scared me a little. But yeah. Okay. But yeah, it's kind of like needing to, I'm hearing expand the way that you think of reciprocity so that you can better receive. So that being said, let's get into you guys' Rahu and Ketu cards. So let's, Rahu. I think I'm strongly down. Oh yeah, Rahu for sure. So can we get Rahu? 2. I'm picking up 2 cards. So let's go. Spirit, can we get 2 cards? For the North Node. Oh yeah, of Rahu. They want me to say Rahu. They don't want me to say the North Node. They want the name. So can we please get 2 cards, Spirit? 1. Okay. Oh, let's see if it comes back up. Spirit, can we get? Yep. 1. And can we get? Way too many. Way too many. Second card, please. Message from Rahu for pile number 1. So many cards. That was so wrong. It's this one. Strong, I feel it is that one. So from the North Node, you guys have Heartbreak and the 8 of Cups. What did I say? There's something you actually cannot leave behind. This is a relative, a family member, a close loved one. The Rahu cards are letting me know kind of like the direction you're heading in, but it's also a bit of a red flag or a warning because Rahu is that which you don't know and what you're in the process of learning how to do. Rahu also is a point of obsession. So I'm picking up from both of these cards, understanding all that. Part of what's been making your grief cycle is that you are, again, no shame, no judgment here. You're clinging to this grief. You're clinging to this either fear or also I'm picking up bitterness. There's something with the Three of Swords here that broke your heart. I'm hearing over the course of the past 6 to 8 months, I'm picking up with someone with the loss of a loved one, someone who passed away, potentially from COVID, and like being forced to reconcile in some of you guys' cases. I'm picking up a widow here as well. I'm picking up like people who have lost people. And as a result of this loss, it's impacted your trust. Like I'm picking up your life changing very drastically, rather suddenly. And now you're like, I'm picking up responsible for things that you weren't responsible for. Like with the Eight of Cups here, the Eight of Cups is a card of like, you're walking away from something and leaving. And when I'm picking up with the North Node, it's like part of you wants to leave, but it's kind of like you literally actually can't. Whatever obligations you have, I'm picking up like, it would be, you wouldn't just be able to act in an Eight of Cups way where you're just gone. You're just leaving. Like you just pick up, leave, move away. Like with the Sun in reverse here, it's like, no, you guys, there is something you truly are obligated to, be it a person. I'm seeing a kid here too. I saw a child. The child has a very beautiful smile. They like smile very, I'm seeing another kid. It's like a child smiling very brightly. There's things and there's people you quite literally, actually, you can't ghost them. But what I'm picking up with this is it's like, I'm hearing like almost, with Rahu, I'm picking up almost authority. Like there's an authority that you have over the way in which you interact with this grief that Spirit wants you to lean into more. So let's get a message from the South Node. Oh, I can't do the South Node yet. Yeah, I'm picking up South Node is no-go yet. There's just something like that you guys, it's like you need to heal your relationship with, as I said, with all of them, it's what you think is possible, but there's balance. I'm picking up balance. Some of you guys, you may also have a North Node in Gemini, especially with there being two cards here is what I'm picking up. There's like, you guys need to kind of balance. I'm hearing, it's almost like balance your grief. Like balance your grief. It's like you need to balance your emotional obligation to your freedom. Freedom. There's something that you're responsible for, but the way you're orienting yourself around the responsibility is like you're attached to the negative outcome. You're attached to the adverse part instead of like the light, the healthier part of the situation. So now, both. Okay, Spirit wants 2. So what we have on the board for the South Node here for you guys are 2 court cards. We have the King of Wands and the Queen of Swords. Again, what was I talking about? It's like there's a part of you guys that's very like, again, ambitious, goal-oriented, focus. There's things with the Queen of Swords you want to cut out. And also with the King of Wands that you're passionate about. What I'm picking up with the King of Wands here is that you guys are very passionate, I'm getting, about your family. You guys have this fire and this light about the people you love and care about. And what you're focusing on right now is healing your relationship with the obligation. And I'm picking up also the cleverness, like your intellect, your brilliance, whatever it is that you've come to share and shine your light in this world with your devotion. You know, Cancer is a very devoted energy. You know, so it's interesting that I'm almost picking up, I don't know if you guys are Cancers or maybe you have a strong Cancer placement. I'm picking up in the 8th house. You may have an 8th house in Cancer, or planets may be transiting your 8th house that are in Cancer. So say, for example, if the moon is in Cancer and it's transiting your 8th house, or Venus in Cancer transiting, a strong planet involving your emotions and your relationships may be in Cancer right now, transiting these types of houses, and that's why you're getting like death, rebirth, you know, changes in family, changes in assets, because the 8th house is sudden gains and losses, sudden changes, and it's also the house of death and rebirth. And I was picking up Scorpio energy from you guys earlier, but I'm picking up really strongly. It's kind of like you guys are kind of like, again, with the South Node, it's like you're balancing this passion, this love, this devotion you have for your family. And it's funny, right? because South Node, North Node to South Node, you have the Heartbreak card, but then you also have, I'm picking up the Knight of Wands, is you guys almost have, I'm going to say a paternal spirit. Even if you're a woman, you know, you're very, I'm picking up warm, loving, caring towards your family, you know, so it's like the South Node, right, is what you already know. It's the divine truth that's already living in your soul. So you already know in your heart space, and the love that you have for these relatives, that you love and care for them, right? But you also know that whatever it is you're not doing for yourself is what I'm picking up with the Queen of Swords. There's things you need to, I'm hearing, reorchestrate, reorient, so that you're healthier. Because there's only supposed to be one of these cards, ideally, in this reading. And you guys got two for North and South Node. So it's like you guys are balancing two very different energies, right? Of wanting to just leave and book it and just be the Queen of Swords. But also understanding this obligation that you have to whatever family, loved ones that you have. So let's move right along, Spirit. Let's get messages. How can we, they're telling me not to put away the Ketu cards. How can we help? How can we help these folk come into alignment with this? So, Mercury. So again, like I said earlier, I'm going to be pulling cards from each of the planets. This card, Mars. This is the Mars card. This is what I picked up. Planet Mercury. Oh, okay. Coming out quicker. Thank you, Spirit. So this is Mars. Whoa. Spider Spirit, make your dreams real. And Mercury, Vulture, nothing is wasted. You guys feel as though you waste time. I'm picking up again on, I'm not monetized, I can say what I want. It's almost like you guys feel as though you waste time sometimes on I'm picking up your family's bullshit. Like, it's almost like there's I'm picking up dead weight in the air, dead energy, bullshit, issues in the family that you constantly feel like it's like you're a vulture, like you're just sitting there waiting around to eat these shards. And I'm picking up, like I was saying earlier, it's making you bitter. It's making you bitter and it's ruining your time. Mars is coming up. Interesting. Mars is anger. I'm picking up hatred here. There is literally what I'm picking up from the Spider card. I'm feeling hatred around having to pick up, scavenge, eat. It's like you guys, I'm picking up breadcrumbs. It's like you guys feel like you get breadcrumbs from whoever these people are that you feel emotionally obligated towards. And it's so interesting with the Ketu card, because it's like you love these people. You do love these people. The fire that you have, the love, the passion you have for your family is real, but it's like at the same time, you guys, it's like you hate, I'm hearing having to give something up. There's someone here, I don't know if you sing. I'm picking up a singer, a vocalist. I'm seeing also a musician, like a person who plays instruments, especially with the strings. I don't know, you may play viola, cello, violin. You may have had a dream. I'm picking up around music for some of you. And it's like you keep getting trapped. You feel trapped. You feel with the spider almost entangled in all whatever this mess is in your family, that you are the person responsible for dealing with it. Wow. Yeah. It's like, but I'm seeing hatred. Like, it's not that you hate your family, you hate having the obligation to stay in a situation you don't want to fucking be in. That's what I'm picking up. It's not your family. It's inherently. It's having your dreams, having your love, your light, like put on pause for other people. It's like you guys are sick of this shit. That's how I'm supposed to word it. It's like, that's how upset you are. Wow. Can we get messages from, like, I want to focus on the benefics. The benefic planets are the positive energies, which is planet Jupiter, planet Venus, so that we can kind of like get a solution, because I think we've established that you guys aren't happy. So how can we move towards them getting happy? Let's focus on that. So let's get a card. Are we ready for Jupiter? Whoa. Okay, so this is, you got planet. They want 3 cards. 3 cards from planet Jupiter, 2 from Venus. This is your 3rd card from Jupiter. Spirit, can we get 1 more card from Jupiter, please? Planet Jupiter, can we get 1 more card for pile number 1? Yep. So, I'm going to keep these here just in case they come back up. So, let's got all these babes on deck. So, embracing the future, cultivating prosperity, soaring into joy. Wow, this, I actually really like this because, sorry, I'm just zooming in the reading a little bit. It's almost like they're giving you a timeline here. Yeah, you guys are, I'm picking up, you're going to be in the process this over this moon cycle. It's kind of, I'm seeing almost you guys calling people out. And just, I'm picking up, it's almost like at first, it's in terms of your tiredness. I'm picking up you kind of start by being like, hey, I'm exhausted. I am tired. That's what I'm picking up off of this cultivating prosperity card. Is just like, I feel like I'm doing back-breaking physical labor having to deal with some of the things that you guys have to deal with. It's like you start there and then you kind of, I'm seeing you guys allocating, setting off time to be like, I'm going to focus on what I want to do. You know, if I want to make music, I'm going to focus. This is how many hours, this is how much time I'm going to spend on my music. This is how much time I'm going to spend on my book. This is how much time I'm going to spend on. I'm seeing some of you guys actually already do some of your creative work. I'm seeing a hair braider, a person who braids hair for money, or like a beautician, a cosmetologist. You may do that for money. And I'm seeing almost like your issues with your family may have been effing up your money, where it's like, I'm seeing almost either someone having to leave work. I'm seeing a childcare situation. Maybe you have to leave work early sometimes because you can't get childcare or because people in your family are not supporting you. But I'm seeing it's kind of like you guys reorienting in terms of asking other people with this cultivating prosperity card. The core that I'm getting is asking people for what you want and need. Telling people no. Telling people, hey, I need to focus on embracing my future. I need to focus on my shit, my money, what I want. And I'm seeing, this is interesting. They're not showing me exactly how it happens. I'm drawn to the Mercury card. I'm seeing an enterprise. There's something that happens where it's kind of like Spirit wants me to reassure, wants me to let you know that these challenges you've been having with family, it helps you with whatever authority you wind up into, because I'm seeing literally like the Jupiter card. It's like you guys eventually wind up starting, I'm picking up your own business, your own enterprise, whatever this creative goal is. You're able, I'm seeing, to become free of whatever it is you've been dealing with. I'm picking up an emotional level, especially as it orients and relates to your family life, your familial obligations. You're able, I'm seeing, to leave this soul cycle, this emotional cycle behind. Wow. They had me pull one more Jupiter card for you guys, and you guys got opening to love. This is what I was talking about. You guys have closed off your heart to being able to receive from others. And Jupiter, because Jupiter is the guru, Jupiter is wisdom. Jupiter wants me to let you guys know that this is part of why this has been, you've been in, I'm picking up this energy of like, be open, be receptive. You have to stop being afraid to receive. I'm hearing the wealth, the ocean, the prosperity of love that is here, that can come. You have to allow people to help you. So if you're in this mindset of, oh, I'm the only person here, I'm the only person who's going to plow the field, I'm the only person who's going to take care of me, it's like, in order to embrace your future, you have to be open to allowing the people who will help you to help you. I'm picking up as kind of like the opposite of like, the opposite, what I was saying earlier, of this like tarring energy of like feeling obligated, feeling as though you have to do everything by yourself. I'm seeing it's like you guys are able to attract. I'm seeing also for some of you a partner eventually, not now. I'm seeing autumn, fall time. Fall time is when I'm picking up. Also, for some of you, I'm seeing a longer window, maybe like a year to 2 years after you've been able, to build this energy. And I tap the embracing future card. After you've been able to build this up, I'm seeing some of you attracting this person, but it's kind of like within the span of the next 2 years. But and I also picked up autumn for some of you. This person may also wear fall colors. They may wear autumnal colors. They may enjoy like orange, green, brown, like darker shades. They may look good in those shades. But I also am literally seeing people meeting this in the fall. But it's kind of like a harvest season. That also makes sense with cultivating prosperity. You guys are going to be moving away from thinking and feeling as though you're the only person who has your back to embracing your family, and in the sense of what other people can help you do and how they can help nourish you. Oh no, Shukra wants her cards. So Shukra, which is Venus, we're going to pull cards for Venus. And then I'm going to pull a card for a chakra. Oh yeah, she wants 2 cards. Oh. You guys have sobriety, seeking and finding. Whoa, this is not what I was expecting to get. And then we got the grief work card, which came out the first time. So yeah, these are definitely the cards. You guys are healing. I'm hearing your relationship to addictive relationships. You guys may be people who, I'm getting, attract people who need you. And I'm picking up for some of you may also have attracted in your past people who prey on your light. And this is something that has caused you pain and wounds. Some of these people can be biologically related to you, but others of them, they may just be people you've considered family up until a point. Of whatever point you've cut them off, but this has also disturbed your vibration, your relationship with peace. You are fully capable, I'm picking up, of finding people who are with you, who love you, who really truly care about you, who stand by your light. But if you only ever operate in this energy of the Queen of Swords, there's a reason why your South Node came up as 2 cards, as the King of Wands, as passion, as this devotion, as a paternal energy, and also this cleverness, this cunning. I'm picking up fox energy, a fox-like nature. You guys are able to think on your feet and outsmart people, but I'm picking up from planet Venus, which is creativity, love, relationships. It's like you guys, I'm hearing there's hatred. Literally, I felt hatred has entered your heart, and you're in the process, I'm picking up, of sobering up from these people who have sought, I'm picking up, to prey on your light, to prey on your energy. I'm letting you know Spirit is confirming that those people were predatory. Like, those bad people were bad people, but that doesn't mean you're never going to be able to open your heart to people who really do love and care about you. That's what I'm picking up. Planet Venus really wants to emphasize, that this grief work really needed to happen so that you could move forward on your soul journey. And then the card under grief work is join in. You guys got to play more. I'm seeing you playing. I'm seeing you going outside your house. I'm seeing for some of you returning. Some of you guys, you go back to a place where you felt free, where you felt kind, and I'm seeing new opportunities for you in this place. But these people who are trying to, I'm picking up, like, vulture you, like, quite literally, like, prey on your energy, prey on your light. These people I'm picking up, I'm hearing dismissed. Like, dismissed. Like, spirit has your back. So yeah, I'm gonna pull a chakra card for you guys. That's gonna be the last card in this part of the reading. And I hope that this has been helpful for you guys. You guys got the crown chakra. Whoa, yeah, I'm seeing a healing. I'm seeing also an ancestral healing here. This May, with this Cancer card, that makes perfect sense, because the 4th house is also a house of ancestry, right? So I'm seeing this being, for those of you, especially if you are a woman or a feminine person, this may have been a pattern in the women of your family. I'm seeing this. I'm seeing a wound. We have the crown chakra, but I'm seeing a wound in the sacral, the solar plexus as well, around receiving love from people and not getting it back. It's like women in your family. It's like in this new moon in Cancer, you guys, I'm seeing almost like a ritual. You're purging this soul cycle of receiving and getting nothing in return. You guys are going to move towards wealth, towards abundance, towards prosperity. I feel like I'm praying for you guys. Like, you know, may the people of Pile One move and cleanse in this new moon in Cancer energy. May they purge this pestilence. May they purge this fear. May they move towards their dreams, their goals, and their ambitions. May they let go of people who try to, I'm hearing, like, drain, pull on their light. You know, I ask that energy of Cancer to help you in healing this wound around love so that you guys can be open and receive new love. I share you guys. Your reading is finished. Thank you so much. I really hope that this message was helpful to you. You know, both parts of it. Please let me know what you guys think of this style of reading. I'm still, like, obviously, as you might have been able to tell, like, getting comfortable with, like, the way in which these messages come out. They just kind of come out. Like, however long it takes, it is what it is. So please let me know. Please like, comment, subscribe, y'all. I love subscriptions. LOL. It's very affirming. Thank you. Your reading is finished. Whew. Pile number 2. Hello, pile number 2. Okay, I'm feeling very strongly. You guys' reading is quick. You guys have quick energy. Quick, fast-moving energy is what I'm seeing on this pile. So this card here is you guys' moon card. And the card that I'm shuffling right now is a major arcana. So this is going to be your sun card. This is going to let me know what's going on at the soul level. Spirit, what's going on with the soul level? Pile number 2. I'm sorry. Pile number 2. You guys got 3 cards. It's that one. It's this card. So, hold your vision, fixed moon. Death. Wow. You guys are embarrassed about something. There's something you tried to accomplish in your past and I'm seeing humiliated, embarrassed. And it's been like this judgment you've had in holding this vision. I'm hearing froze. It's like you froze in your heart. You have to understand that planet moon is the heart, the psyche, the emotional nature of a person. And what I'm picking up with these 2 cards, the moon and sun, your consciousness and your soul together. You guys feel humiliated by something. I'm seeing either deceit or trick, but I'm picking up strong embarrassment. Like you guys feel humiliated by something that wasn't your fucking fault. It wasn't your fault. Whatever these people did, this vision I'm seeing, like, you guys, I'm picking up very strong, especially with the death card. Some of you guys are occultists. You're metaphysicians. You guys have strong spiritual, natural spiritual gift. It's like, some of you guys, you can do things without even trying. Like, other people would, like, pay money to, like, try and have some of the spiritual talents you guys have naturally. And I'm picking up embarrassment, humiliation, feeling the need to hide or cloak yourself. Cloaking yourself. Dimming this light. It's like an internal death. It's like you guys have been killing. I'm like the death card being your soul. You guys are like literally killing like pushing your soul in, trying to hide and cloak some of these natural gifts that you just have without even trying, is what I'm picking up very strongly. Yeah, that was some strong channeling I'm getting off of you guys. So, South Node. They want me to pull your Ketu card first. So, South Node, Ketu, I'm pulling court cards from them. Wow. Embarrassment. Like I was saying, there's a softness. Part of what you guys hide, there's a tenderness that you have that people often misjudge you for. This is something you earned in other lifetimes. It has to do with your priest-like abilities. I'm picking up, I'm seeing vulgar. No matter how vulgar, or I'm picking up fierce you guys may come off, in your soul level, it's almost like there's a tenderness. And part of this vision, this thing you guys want to accomplish, this openness, I was picking this up in the last reading, there's a receptivity that you guys, because Ketu, I'm hearing, is hidden gifts, hidden talents. Ketu is that which we already know at the soul level. It's like you guys already know how to be soft. You guys have learned this tenderness, this softness. And I'm picking up with this death card, with this being sun and this being the south node. It's like you guys, I'm picking up, you've almost been cloaking your softness. This tendency I'm hearing towards peace. Towards peace. Because I don't know, I almost want to ask you guys, it's like, who shamed you out of being soft? Who shamed you out of being tender? Who shamed you out of the part of you? I'm seeing like almost angelic energy. It feels peaceful. It feels nurturing. It's guiding. But I'm also seeing it's like these type of people, this is part of how you've been exploited. It's like people who are weak at the soul level can be drawn to you at times because you have this death energy, because you have this, you know, this guns blazing type of vibe to you, as well as this softer, sweeter side. This is how people have been able to kind of be like trash to you. But I'm hearing it's like, Spirit, you don't have to be embarrassed. You know, you don't have to be ashamed that people have harmed you. If anyone should be ashamed or embarrassed, it should be the people that hurt you. You shouldn't be embarrassed. Like, people are trash. They wanted me to pull, oh yeah, they want this as Rahu. Interesting. I've been pulling minor arcana, but it's this feel, yep. This is Rahu. You guys have the Hermit in reverse. You guys have been isolating yourself, and it's like a loneliness. It's almost like you guys have become determined to prove to whoever these enemies, these false, I'm hearing false gods, these false people in your life, prove to them that you can do it alone. And with the Hermit in reverse, Rahu, the North Node, is letting me know you can't. Whatever it is you're meant to do, it's in a community, it's in a pod, there's a soul family. And it's like you've been in the process of purging out these fake ass people. Like, Spirit wants you, it's like the test is coming. Like, you have to hold the vision. But it's like holding the vision in your case is letting yourself be open to receiving new things. Letting yourself receive the people who help you. I'm seeing it's like making the moon full. You see how in this picture the moon, it's half lit, half dark. It's like that's where you guys are. You have to believe that the moon can be full again. Right? The moon is your psyche. It's your emotional nature. It's your heart. The moon is Cancer. Like, Cancer is the natural energy of the moon. So it's like with this new moon in Cancer, with July, I'm seeing you guys like closing out, healing. And I'm also seeing opening in terms of this purge at the soul level that you've been in. So yeah, Spirit wants me to go back to. Okay, so Sun on the board, yeah. They want me to do you guys' Jupiter card. So Jupiter is blessings. Whoa, Jupiter. How many? Oh, just two? Oh, whoa. Just two cards. So, yeah, we're going to pull one more card from Jupiter. And what planet Jupiter is going to let me know in this reading is looking at blessings, benevolent energy, expansion. Planet Bud, planet Jupiter. Oh, I'm wrong. Wow. What was I just saying about you guys? Flying free just reversed itself. Interesting. I really like this for you guys. My light illuminates the world. What did I say? You guys have the ability to move through worlds. Like other dimensions, other lands, other planets. You guys have the ability, I'm hearing, to walk through different universes. And it's like, at the soul level, you know that you're going to use this gift to create a creative empire. There's an empire. I'm literally like, there's a world, an empire that you build off of your spiritual and creative gifts that is unprecedented. It's unfounded. Like, no one has done this before. And this is part of the reason why you feel afraid. And with the death card coming out, it's almost like your soul is kind of like, yo, like, I don't know if we can do that. Like, the soul is also like, it's been like, you're suppressing yourself. You're like pushing it back. You're kind of like, there's no way in hell I can do this. And like planet Jupiter is letting me know here. It's like, Spirit needs this gift. Spirit needs you to create this gift. Spirit needs you to bring this pearl into the world. And with the flying free card, I unfurl my wings and fly. You guys have been waiting. I'm hearing it's like you guys, I'm seeing some bitterness. I was picking up hatred and bitterness in the first pile. You guys, I'm seeing less hatred, more bitterness, because it's not time. You guys have been learning through the journey you've been on how to heal yourself and purge that which is not for you. You've been learning, again, to hold your vision. It's like regardless of what people say about you, these naysayers, these non-believers, these people who don't think that you can do what the fuck you came here to do in this incarnation, in this life, bullshit. But it's like spirit, it's almost like spirit. I don't want to say spirit has been making you be alone, but spirit wants you to kind of know. It's like I almost want to say you have to marry this vision. You have to hold on no matter what. It's like in sickness and in death is what I'm picking up. Like in sickness and in death, you have to hold on to this pearl, this dream, this thing that you came here to do that nobody can really do but you. That's the test. That's the test. And it's like once you marry the vision, once you agree to bring this pearl, you can fly free. You can receive the people who help you bring this to the world. But I'm seeing it's like you guys have been on this voyage, this journey of soul evolution to get to this point where you're saying, I'm not backing down anymore. I'm not letting it go. I'm going to bring this pearl into the world. If it kills me, with the death card, if it kills me, and it's not. Like, it's not going to kill you in a bad way, if that makes sense. It's not going to kill you in a bad way. It's going to help you heal. So, Spirit, can we please... I'm going to get you guys' Mars and Mercury cards on the board. You guys are also the first reading where Jupiter came out like earlier in the reading. Jupiter usually comes later on. But, oh, this is Mars. You guys are Pig Spirit. Use your mind wisely, which is kind of funny. Pig Spirit. Planet Mercury wants 2 cards. Planet Mercury, can we please get 2 cards? 2 cards for pile number 2 from Planet. Oh, snap. Oh, wow. That's powerful. Whoa. Wow. Whoa. This almost feels like Saturn. This almost feels like Planet Saturn, the energy coming. These Mercury cards are coming in hot. What did you guys do? Let's start with Mars. And I'm picking up Mars with flying free. There's a person who was pig-like. I'm getting this person may have been a Scorpio. Scorpio, Sagittarius, cusp, maybe. But I'm picking up a person who's pig-like. A person who's greedy, who's gluttonous. This is one of the people you purged out of your life. I don't know if you let go of a Scorpio, Sagittarius. I'm picking up within the past 2 years. And some of you guys still feel, I don't want to say you feel karma with them, but you feel almost attached. I'm hearing to the ways in which this person was I'm seeing narcissism, narcissistic. Like this person kind of drained your light. And see what's funny? See how we have the flying free card and there's clouds and this pig is standing on a cloud. It's like Spirit wants me, I don't know why. Spirit wants me to let you know that this person, the reason why you had to let go of this person is because this person was going to stand on your cloud. Like this person was gonna, I'm hearing like follow you. This person's a follower, but not in a healthy way. Like this person would have followed you to this freedom, but from greed. I'm seeing like, laziness. Like I'm seeing negative stereotypes of the animal of pig. Where like, oh, they're lazy, they're greedy. Like I'm picking up that this was this person's true nature. I'm seeing also shadow. Like this person I'm hearing was jealous of you. This person was very jealous. I'm hearing jealous oriented. This is the type of person who would do things out of jealousy instead of out of love. When you guys work on your vision and you're holding this vision, you're doing it from a space of love and healing. Like you want to bring something to the world to help purge people of low vibrational energy or of this death energy, this feeling of being low. And when this person operates, they do it out of greed or they do it out of, I'm picking up fear consciousness, necessity, a poverty mindset. But it's like they would have stood on these clouds that you're creating. They would have stood, I'm hearing, like at the foot of your throne, but for the sake of their own like ego. This card feels almost dangerous. Like this card does not feel good. This first Mercury Spirit. Can we clear? Oh no, this card doesn't. Oh, ooh. I think I understand now. The reason why this card, yeah, no, Spirit does not want this card in the reading. But the Bear card, what I picked up from it, oh, that's healthier. Interesting. You guys have been used to being around people, I'm hearing, that slow you down, that are punitive. People that I'm seeing, it's two types of people that you kept encountering. You guys have ran into people who are like this pig person, this like pity party, weak sauce energy, a person who's only riding with you because they know you're gonna go somewhere and they don't have either the stamina or the strength. They're not actually planning on helping truly support you. They just want to be there when you win. And then also people who, it's like a different type of narcissism. It's like people who think they know better than you, people who think they're helping you, but they're actually slowing you down because they're trying, what their true goal is to make you act like them. They want you to be like them. They want you to have the qualities that they have. They're not actually about uplifting your radiance and your light, your unique purpose. It's like they're more about helping themselves through molding you into the type of person that they think is who you become in the future, if that makes sense. Like, they think there's a certain way you have to go about it, and the reason why is because you guys are a hawk. And what did we say about flying free? The flying free card. You guys are this hawk. Mercury, it's almost like Mercury is congratulating you. It's like Mercury is congratulating you for letting go of these pig-like or controlling. The bear-like person is more controlling. But these controlling ass people who keep, like, even you guys got clear out the clutter. It's like Mercury also is a symbol of other people in your life, but specifically friends. So I'm seeing these Mercury cards here as a congratulations. You've let go of these people who weigh you the fuck down, who try to tell you how to fly, where to go. You've purged so that you can move on and show your true light. But Spirit, it's like Spirit is testing you to hold on because new people are coming. You guys are going to find the people who really bring you joy and who really help you spread your wings. And I'm hearing, I'll spread my wings in a plane. I'm hearing that. I'm hearing that song. Do what it takes till I touch the sky. Breakaway. There we go. Yeah, breakaway. That's what I'm hearing. Yeah, out of the darkness and into the sun, but I won't forget all the ones that I've loved, is the thing. And it's like Spirit wants me to let you know that whatever love these people had to you, there was narcissism coloring it the whole fucking time. Like, these people were really not all the way there for you. And Spirit is like, you're gonna move through this soul cycle, not be embarrassed, and hold on, because better people are coming through. Shukra, yeah. Better people are coming through. So let's get you guys' Venus card. And then where did she just flew? Where'd she go? Ooh. Realizations and epiphanies. Is there another Venus? Shukra, is there another card? Health, healthcare change. Some of you guys, wow. I'm very strongly drawn to the realizations and epiphanies card. You guys, and also with healthcare change, it's almost like healthcare change has been coloring this. You guys, I'm hearing, have felt crazy for believing in what you've seen. I don't know if you guys have seen visions of the future. You may even have visions over the course of this new moon right now. You may have had visions today, earlier, because I'm going to be posting this video late in my time zone. But, like, you may have had visions of the future and you're like, I'm nuts. Nah, sis, you're not. With this death card, you're not crazy. Venus, I'm hearing, wants you to understand that you're healing. I'm hearing this wound around the psyche. What is possible? What can I really do? Who can I really be? It comes back to this card, because all the readings in this come back to this card. That's the point. But like, it comes back to this card of like, what you think is practical is not necessarily practical. Some of the, I'm seeing metaphysical experiences that you guys have had that you may think is nuts. You're not crazy, babe. You're not. It's like healthcare change with Venus. I'm seeing it's kind of like you guys are coming into the awareness. You guys are coming into balance and understanding that also, like, I'm seeing other people, can see who you are. Other people can see your light. I'm seeing other people seeing your gifts and talents can affirm to you. I'm seeing this also in relationships. You guys may already have some real friends who, with healthcare change, I'm picking up because Venus is relationships. So I'm seeing almost healthcare change as like you guys are being around people because Venus symbolizes people, relationships who are healthy for you and who help you realize that the things and the people you've let go of weren't really for you like that. Like it wasn't in your best interest. But I'm seeing healthcare changes almost like you guys checking in with other people. Maybe you were even watching tarot readings and the tarot reading was like, this person's jealous of you. And you're like, oh, and that is helping you. I'm seeing come out of this. I heard death certificate, this like death energy that you guys have been working through. Planet Venus doesn't have any more cards. I checked. I was like, is there any more? She said no. The moment she wants me to come back here for a second. You guys, I'm seeing are, like I was saying earlier, like shamans. I'm seeing shamans, healers. There's like wounds I'm seeing around like metaphysicality, and I'm hearing karma. Like I'm also hearing ancestral wounds. It's like you guys are purging your relationship to what you think I'm seeing is conventional. Like even in terms of Western medicine. So say hypothetically, for example, you may be, you could be from somewhere in Asia. And up until this point, up until more recently, you may have not deemed certain practices to be like, quote unquote, like either true healthcare, real healthcare. A lot of people, when they think of medicine, they only think of Western medicine. And it's kind of like with healthcare change and realizations and epiphanies, it's like maybe you guys are learning to honor. I'm hearing to have a healthier relationship, I'm drawn to the color gold in this card, a golden relationship with understanding. I'm hearing the wisdom of things in groups of people that may be deemed crazy or unorthodox, out of the box in present society. You guys are healing your relationship with limited thinking with this flying free card. I keep being drawn to the flying free card. It's like you guys are freeing your mind, which makes sense because moon is mind, right? You're freeing your mind from what you thought was possible in terms of, I'm hearing healing, healthcare, and I'm seeing spiritual practice as well. Like you guys are opening up to the fact that what was in the past was not really in your best interest, but what healthcare changes. And this includes people because Venus is people. Like you're changing your relationship cycle, your relationship pool, the people who love you and who help you build. Yeah. Spirit drew me back to the deck for Mercury and Mars, and I got Hawk Spirit again. Let Spirit be your guide. So yeah, this is you guys' last card here. Gonna pull a chakra. I'm hearing sacral already, but let's see if she comes out. Spirit, what's chakra? Chakra for the closing message. That was all over the place. Spirit, can we try again? So chakra for pile number 2. Close out this meeting. Close out this message, Spirit. Chakra card for the pile number. Yeah, that's the sacral chakra card. Yeah, whoa. There is greed in your heart. This is what I'm supposed to know, and I feel bubbly saying it. There's greed in your heart. Greed. There's something you've been clinging to, and it's like in your solar plexus, you guys are moving out of that greed, and you're moving towards pleasure. I'm hearing play and enjoyment of pleasurable activities without guilt. So my prayer, my kind of message to close, because this is what Spirit led me to do in the last one. I call on the Spirit, the energy of Cancer, to help pile number 2 work through their grief and their trauma and their pain around pleasure. I hope and cast and set the intention for pile number 2 that they're able to expand their consciousness around what they deserve in terms of their relationships, their beauty, their love, and their healing. Pile number 2, you guys deserve this healing, this cleansing, this purging of that which blocks your light. No greed, just bliss. No greed, just bliss. No greed, just bliss. I'll show you guys. Your reading is finished. Yeah, you guys have to that. I'm hearing though, Spirit wants me to say at the soul level, no greed, just bliss. That may be an incantation or something you want to repeat. That's why they had me say that to you guys. And that was channeled. So, if you guys liked this reading, if you bang with my work, if that was helpful for you, please let me know in the comments. Please like, share, comment, subscribe. Girl, subscribe. If you bang with my reading, if this has been helpful, also feel free to like come back and let me know if that's what happens. If I didn't give you guys so much a timeline of events, it was just me multi-channeling like your energy levels and what you're going to be dealing with emotionally. Because as we've established, that's what the moon is. So, love, light, peace. I'll show you guys. Your reading is finished. Whew. And last, but certainly not least, pile number 3. You guys got step out of your comfort zone. North Node, Rahu. Rahu for you guys is moon card. Yeah, you guys I'm hearing I'm seeing clutter. I'm seeing dirt. Like quite literally cleaning your environment. Some of you guys may have North Node, Rahu in Virgo, Scorpio, Pisces, Cancer, Aquarius. So air and water signs. There's something I'm hearing mysticism. There's something almost unsettling or uncomfortable about you. And I'm seeing you guys come to a close around what exactly that is. What exactly is it about you where you feel as though, again, it says step out of your comfort zone. I was just channeling, so I didn't even process that. There's something about you I'm seeing that either upsets, irritates, just like pisses people off. There's something uncomfortable about you. There's something that, and I'm hearing that maybe something people say. People feel uncomfortable, afraid, thrown off. And I'm seeing people judge you. Like judgment, like false judgments. So let's see what you got with the sun. Whoa. Wow. Lust in reverse. You guys are healers. I'm seeing people I'm hearing project. I'm seeing part of the reason with the North Node, you guys have to understand Rahu, vanquish. Rahu is the facilitator of Maya, the illusion bringer, right? The creator of the material world that we live in. So I'm seeing you guys are able to create what people think of you. And this is an ability that you have with this lust card. It's like you can dictate other people. I'm seeing at the subconscious level, you guys can shift people's vibe and shift people's energy. I picked this up in another reading that I did recently, which was the Mercury retrograde breakdown, explaining Mercury retrograde. What were you healing? What did you deal with? But I'm seeing this with you guys, like you guys with this card, which is, I believe that this card in traditional tarot, it's the strength card. It's the strength card, yes. Strength card in reverse. With you guys, it's kind of like, you guys, I'm seeing also bitterness around, and I kept getting bitterness in all 3 piles around having to be strong. And this card, because this is sun, is you guys a soul signifier. So it's like at the soul level, you guys, I'm seeing you're tired of being strong. Tired of being strong, and I'm seeing like tired of putting up with other people's bullshit. This is Mars. Flew right out. That card also came out in pile number 1, so maybe if you were drawn to multiple piles, you may have been drawn to pile 1 and 2. This is Mercury. You guys have been persecuted and vilified by people who do not see themselves clearly. People who don't see themselves clearly, and I'm seeing projection. It's like you guys sing your own song, and I'm hearing like sharp notes, high notes. There's something I'm picking up in you guys' voice that also can unsettle people. And I'm coughing, and I'm withdrawn to the smoke in the photo, this picture here, where it's like, oh my God, actually, that's so funny. What's so funny about like me talking about smoke, like blowing smoke, is that Rahu is called the shadowy planet, the smoky planet. So I'm literally seeing you guys may have either a very powerful North Node or you're strong. I'm picking up like you guys almost have a Rahuvian ability. I don't know if you're Rahu dominant. You may also have moon in a Rahu ruled nakshatra. If you're not familiar with nakshatras, you can feel free to email me. I also will be making content at some point about that in the near future. But Rahu, the north node, there's certain nakshatras, which are constellations. They're a smaller portion of a sign. And there's 3 of them that are ruled by the north node itself, by Rahu. So you guys may actually have, I'm picking up Jupiter dominant, but you may actually have your moon sign ruled by the north node in Vedic astrology. This is in the Vedic system. So you guys may actually almost have this ability where it's like people just project shit. Like I'm seeing projection back and forth. Like you guys have the ability, I'm picking up, to project your energy. I'm hearing almost concentrate your light on other people. But people who don't see themselves well, people who are shadowy or smoky, people who don't know who they are, because the North Node is the lesson of the lifetime. It's what you're learning over the course of your incarnation. It's what you've come to expand your consciousness on. It's a point of expansion as well. Because Rahu creates everything. Like the world, the material world itself. So it's like you guys are, people project is what I'm getting with the Strength card. Nothing is wasted, Vulture, yeah. This is, with the Rahu card and this coming up, this is planet Mars. It's like, I don't know how else to word this. Some of these situations, I don't know if you physically had to fight people, but I'm seeing like you physically being stronger. I'm seeing in your in your body. In your body. So what I'm picking up is like, if you guys, like sometimes spirit will kind of put you, for lack of a better word, put you on your ass a bit. Like you may wind up in these bad situations or these frustrating situations, and it puts you back in your body. I'm picking up, especially for those of you who have, it's almost like you have a reality creation ability. Like you have the ability to create the world. This is what I'm getting with this North Node and Rahu. You guys have the ability to create what you see around other people and yourself. And sometimes when you get thrown a loop or a curveball, because planet Mars indicates the physical body, with this Nothing Wasted card. Also, this card has come out in all 3 readings, by the way. Like all 3 readings, Vulture Spirit is here today. Here today to let people know. But I'm seeing very strongly, it's like Spirit will throw you for a loop so that you have to focus on the material world, and therefore you have to physically be in your body. But with this Canary song, see how, look, first of all, you guys got 2 birds, and both of them, they're wearing the same type of crown. I don't know if you can see this in the image. Let me angle it. See, they both have this crown. So you guys, I'm seeing there's a status you have, and this may be part of the reason why people don't, I'm picking up, there's a pattern of people not really fucking with you or disliking you or projecting their toxic energy onto you, because they're weak sauce. They're not there yet. So let's get into you guys is Rahu. They want me to actually pull the Rahu cards. Okay, so these minor arcana, the minor arcana gonna give me you guys is Rahu. Rahu, this card is wrong. They said this card is wrong. Oh, yep. And okay, Rahu wants 4 cards. Okay. Oh, let's see what Rahu has to say. You guys have the most Rahu cards, which makes sense because you got the Rahu card. Yo, wow. I'm hearing don't drink the Kool-Aid. This is what I'm hearing for you guys. Don't drink the Kool-Aid. That's pretty interesting. Okay, you guys have like a cult-like energy. I'm seeing people have extreme reactions to your auric field, to your energetic vibration and propensity. And this, I'm hearing, impacts your ability to create with spirit at times. Because it's like people will be in one extreme or the other. There's people I'm hearing who would walk through hell for you. Like people with this card, the Strength card in reverse, like there's people who have done things for you and it's almost like they can't explain it. I don't know how else to word it. Like there's people who follow you like a light in the dark, like a moth to a flame. And there's people who can't stand your ass. It's one extreme or the other. So here we have the 5 of Cups in reverse and the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups is a childhood friend, a good memory. It's a card of kinship, of love, right? And then here we have the card that precedes it, which is the Five of Cups in reverse. So what I'm channeling off of, like, both of these cards being here is, like, this duality. You have this dual, I don't want to say nature. It's not, I don't want to say you have a dual nature, but it's more so other people have two very extreme responses to your nature. Of either I'm picking up, like, the utmost devotion, or just fuck this person. Like, fuck you from the rip. I don't care what you have to say. I don't care how nice you are to me. I don't care what you do. It's like there's certain people who just quite, I don't want to say they can't handle your energy. They can't handle your vibration. But it's like they will project. I'm seeing all their fears. I'm seeing trauma as well. People like, you guys have high empathic abilities. And there are a lot of people who romanticize the notion of being an empath because they don't understand the empath is a mirror. If you're showing someone their own reflection and they don't like themselves, how do you think they're going to treat you? You know, it's probably not going to be good. So the other two cards here that we have is the Nine of Pentacles. Again, it's really the same thing that I already said. The Nine of Pentacles in reverse and the Ten of Pentacles. There are people who dislike you because they see the authority that you have. Rahu wants you to know. There's people who dislike you quite literally because they see the wealth of you. They see the strength of you. They see the Strength card in reverse. There's also people who dislike you because they feel as though you're confident. Like, it's like there's people who don't want to help you because you're the type of person, the energy that you project. There's people who are like, they'll figure it out. They'll be fine. And it's like, you're still a person. It's interesting you guys got this card because this card is a depiction of Lilith, you know, right? Like Black Moon Lilith, but also Lilith in folklore. You know, she was thrown out the Garden of Eden. She was persecuted because she spoke her truth. She created her own life. And what's funny about these cards being with each other, what's funny about these cards being next to each other, is that people demonize her. People demonize her for her nature. People demonize her for being a woman, a person who speaks her truth. And it's like, with spirit, I'm picking up, yes. What Rahu wants to push you and challenge you towards is, with this card being in reverse at the soul level, you don't have to be like Lilith in the sense that you allow people to make a demon of you, okay? You're not a demon. You're not a bad guy. Do not give in to the false notion that you speaking your truth and being who you are makes you how this divine being is commonly understood. Like, do not let people demonize you because they cannot handle your truth. That's not your fault. That's not on you. That's on them. If people want to be out here being the nine of Pentacles in reverse, which is a wish granted, a wish bringer. Like, you guys are, you guys, I'm seeing, like, you bring the wishes. You bring people. You guys often help bring people to the Ten of Pentacles without even necessarily trying. Because you guys are so, I'm hearing, adamant on who and what you are. I'm seeing with this this being like done in the shape of a pentagram, you guys have the ability, I'm hearing, like, to reject other people's energy. Like, there's people who stay away from you and it's like your aura, but it's like spirit is protecting you. And I'm drawn to, like, the center of the Nine of Pentacles in reverse as well, where the opposite can happen, where you guys have this almost like magical, this beautiful propensity to just pull towards you what you need. Like, this is what I meant when I was talking about the people who are devoted to you, the people who receive your light, the people who are drawn to your energy in a positive way. It's almost like they turn into the Six of Cups. It's almost like they just become an old friend. They want to give to you. They want to help you. You guys, I'm seeing, help people remember. You guys help people remember themselves. You help people remember who they are. You help people feel, I'm hearing, nourished. There's a feminine quality that you guys have, even if you have a strong warrior energy, of helping other people feel receptive to themselves. And in doing that, people want to fight for you. They want to support you because everyone wants to feel good about being themselves, yo. Like, everybody wants to feel good about being who they are. And you guys, I'm picking up, you help people remember how to be themselves. But with this Lilith, the Sun card, it's like at the soul level, you guys are being warned. Do not allow people to make a demon of you. Do not allow people to tell you lies about your nature. Don't let other people tell you you're a bad person just because they can't handle who the fuck you are. That's their problem. That's not your damage. That's their damage. That's, I need to say this to you. That is not stepping out of your comfort zone. Allowing other people to mislead you is not stepping out of your comfort zone. It's simply being misled. Whoa, that was a sharp message. Spirit, what? Okay, they're pulling me back to the soul cards. Oh, this moon cycle. They had me pull out the moon in reverse. This moon cycle, which again, the moon in reverse, that's so funny because the moon is a card of confusion, not knowing who you are. Moon in reverse, you're a person that knows who you are. But what Spirit is calling me to say is that this moon cycle, I'm seeing you guys being challenged to step up to who you thought was for you and who wasn't. Like I'm seeing, it's kind of like if there were people you needed to let go of, they want you to evaluate them. And maybe I'm hearing talk. You may have to talk to these people this month. They may come back. So I'm pulled to the Jupiter cards. So Spirit, can we please get one? Accepting what is. I accept my inner majesty. What was I just saying? What have I been saying this whole time, y'all? Making a yeah, you guys have to call someone. There's someone I'm hearing you need to talk to about something they did, something they said. I'm hearing a lie. Opening to love. Yo. There's something you need to heal in terms of your past, and I'm seeing Spirit. You can do this without them. You have to accept that whoever I'm picking up, and I channeled this strongly in pile number 2, whoever was gone, whoever was not here, you have to believe that they will leave you energetically. Purge. I'm hearing a full cleanse of whoever this making a difference card is. There's a person I'm seeing who made a difference in your life, who you saw as a healer. And this person was not for you, and you have to accept that this person, over time, I'm seeing they revealed their true colors. They revealed who they were. And you have to accept them for who they really were, not who you wanted them to be. Not who you thought they were. You thought that this person was going to show up for you. You thought this person was going to be here. But you see how we have the mouth and there's no face? It's like a closed mouth and no face. This is more a better vanquish, a better symbol of who this person truly was in your life. And you guys have to accept that. I'm seeing you either calling, messaging, talking to this person directly about this shit. Like you may really actually have to go back and say, hey, why did you do this? Why did you say this? And this may, I'm hearing, help you attract better people moving forward. Launching your journey. I'm seeing also business. Yeah, you have to do this first. I'm seeing business, travel. There's a life that you want. And when I'm picking for launching your journey, this person may have resented you because this person may have seen you as a person who they either may have perceived you, I'm seeing as greedy, which I'm not. Greed is not the right word for it. It's like you guys have sought nourishment in weakness, in pain, and in sorrow. You've sought nourishment. And this was a person who was moon-like to you. This person gave. This person was nurturing. And over time, I'm seeing they came to resent you because they perceived you as being a person who blocked their hands. A person who took up their time and energy. And this has made you, I'm seeing, caustic in terms of accepting new love. This also came out in the first pile. But you guys, I'm seeing, it's like you're on a quest. Like you guys are about to hit a wave of life that is the reason why they have to leave your life, because this person could not handle you being on a throne, is what I'm supposed to let you know. There's a throne with this North Node card that you guys are building and gonna build, and this is not a person who you would have been able to trust, I'm hearing, to accept you when you weren't in a state of weakness. Like I'm seeing this person has maternal energy, but they prey on people in light in the sense of they like having a person that they need to hold or take care of. This person I'm seeing was subversively controlling and manipulative, and you need to call them out. I'm seeing like you might literally call this person out on their bullshit. And it's like you've waited. I'm seeing you guys have waited to do this, and it's time now. You need to let this person know what the fuck time it is. Because they can't keep, it's like you've been so impacted by this person's energy that it's caused you to stop believing that you're a good person. Wow, that's fucked up. Like this person has literally pulled you out of your comfort zone in terms of your security, your attachment to your own truth. Don't let people do this to you. Look, even I pulled I picked up the soul level. We got the devil. We got the devil in reverse. This is them. The moon in... Wow, the moon in reverse. It's time. You two, you need to confront each other and you need to let go. That's what Spirit has to say. You need to confront this person and you need to let them go for good. Because they weren't good for you and you get to say that. You get to be honest. I'm hearing almost like they want me to say whatever this person, whatever perceived good they did for you, it wasn't enough because you're stuck now in this soul cycle of being afraid of your truth. Like this person I'm hearing is almost like they bound you. And I was drawn to pull another Mercury card, clearing out the clutter. You guys have to communicate with this person directly in this cycle about them persecuting. I'm seeing persecuting. Like this person demonized you. This person vilified you. This person tried to tell you that you weren't really who you say you are. And that's some old bullshit. That's what I'm supposed to let you guys know. I almost want to say the reading, Spirit, is there any other... They want me to pull a Venus card for you guys, but this reading is almost done. Like, courage. Ooh, do not let this person trick you through what you think of as kindness. I'm hearing in your past, this person has been able to swindle you. I'm hearing swindle you about their nature because they come off as generous and they're not. They're fucking, literally, they're lying. They know they're lying. This person also, I'm seeing, knows that you have softness towards them. This person knows that you have seen them in the past as a person who's helped them. And they may try to use this to their advantage in terms of you having the courage to tell them no. Say, no, you weren't really here for me like that. I know that you did this, that, and the third, but this is what you did that was wrong. It was unacceptable, and I have to tell that truth. I have to say it out loud. I have to say, no, actually, you wronged me. You actually wronged me. Whatever else you did that was good, you wronged me, and it was not acceptable. You have to have the strength to tell this person that they fucked you over, is what I'm seeing. Like, tell them the truth. You have to, whoever this person is, and the fact that it's Cancer, they may be a Cancerian person in your life. This doesn't mean that this person truly actually was your biological mother, but this could be a person who's mothered you. And this new moon in Cancer is like, you need to tell this bitch off. You need to tell her, they, it could be a man, he, I don't know. You need to tell them the truth. And I knew you guys were going to get the root chakra card. This is the last card in this reading. Every blade of grass has its angel who bends it over and whispers, grow, grow. The Talmud. Protein. Yeah, I'm seeing diet. I'm supposed to let you guys know, one of the things that this person may have resented about you is your appearance, your beauty. I'm seeing height, if you're tall and this person is short. I'm also getting size. I picked that up with protein. This person may have, I'm hearing, like, either body dysmorphia or this person may have resented your appearance. Like, wow, okay. That was a very interesting. Some of you, me telling you that made you angry. And that's why that's why I needed to say it. It's like Spirit wants you to tap into your root chakra. So this is the chakra card. How I've been closing these readings is like doing like, it's almost like a channeled prayer. I'm not even feeling that. I'm seeing it's like you guys need to set your own intention for this conversation. Like everyone who got this pile, we have to take this time. I'm going to put a minute. Spirit wants me to put a minute. I'm going to clock the time to let you guys know. Set your intention on what you're saying to this person. I'm going to do it with you guys because I know who this person is in my life. Okay. I hope that was enough time for everyone who got this pile to set their intentions. Also, some of you, maybe if you need to pause the video and come back, what have you, in terms of the intention. But Spirit did want me to say something that I said, I have the courage to let this go. So yeah, this pile, y'all got homework. So pile number 3, and all my piles, thank you so much for coming to this reading. Please like, please share, please comment, please subscribe. If this was affirming to you, I'll share y'all. Your reading is finished. Thank you so much. Good night, y'all.